let's start with a little bit of vocabulary related to equations. Oh, sorry. Okay, so equations vocab. And there's just 3 words that we really need to focus on here. First is, what is an equation? An equation is a statement that 2 values are equal. Okay, so an equation is literally just 3 equals 3. That's an equation. Or x equals 4. That's an equation. Or it could be something more complicated, like 3x plus 17 equals 20, right? Something like that. These are all equations. Okay. So notice a really important piece of algebra is the variables that are in equations. So a variable is just an unknown value. We just use, definitions generally use lowercase letters. A variable is an unknown value. And variables are usually represented by a letter. Oftentimes that letter is X, sometimes N, but any letter will do. But it's just an unknown value, and we use a letter in its place to indicate that we don't know it. And then finally, we need to know what a solution is, because we're going to be asked to solve. So solve means to find the solution. And so the solution is the value of the variable that makes the equation true. Okay, and this is important. Like, for example, in this equation right here, x could be 6, and it would say 6 equals 4. That would be false, but you could still write that statement. The only value of x that would make this true is 4, right? So that's what a solution is the value that makes it true. Now, we are going to learn a lot of different strategies for how to solve equations, but I want you to just have a basic idea of what an equation means and how the solutions relate to the structure of the equation. So we're going to do something called solve by intuition. And intuition means you just solve kind of based on what you think. You look at it, what do you think? Not what did Miss Broder teach me, or what did I learn in 8th grade, right? Just what do you think when you look at it? So I'm going to just show you what I mean, and then you'll try a couple. So this says 3x equals 12. That says 3 times an unknown value equals 12. So I'm not going to do any special procedure here. What I want to know is, based on just what you think, 3 times what number equals 12? Let's see. 3 times 4 equals 12. So the value of x that makes this true is 4. Notice I didn't do any work. Right? I just looked at the equation, and this one was simple enough for me to say, you know what? 3 times what number equals 12? 3 times 4 equals 12. How about this one? X divided by 5 equals 4. X divided by 5 equals 4. What number divided by 5 equals 4? What number divided by 5 equals 4? Well, 20 divided by 5 equals 4. So in this case, x must equal 20. How about this one? X plus 8 equals 12. What number plus 8 equals 12? and you can you could even kind of guess and check, like, okay, if I put in a 10 here, right? 10 plus 8 is 18, that's too big. So I need to be smaller. What number plus 8 equals 12? 4 plus 8 equals 12. Okay, and how about this last one? What about 1/2 times x equals 10? This says half of x, half of some unknown number is 10. Half of what number is 10? Half of what number is 10? Half of 20 is 10. Okay, so this is what I mean. I just want you to look at these equations and think, based on what I know about equations, what's the answer? Okay, you're going to go ahead and just try. Go ahead and copy these 4 down right now. Oops. You're going to do the same thing that I just did with these 4. Okay, copy those down, give it a shot, and then raise your hand to get checked.